Welcome to Life Unfiltered, a Kabayan podcast where we dive deep into the messy, beautiful, and unfiltered moments of life.
Hi, I'm Belle, and welcome to the second episode entitled Glory After the Pain. Only those who experience pain can relate. Well, anyways, sino nga ba ang hindi makaka-relate pag sinabing pain? I guess no one is exempted from this because even the Lord experienced deeper pain. So as a human, that's our innate nature ang maka-feel or maka-experience ng pain because we all have struggles, battles, and challenges in life. But though we don't like it, but we don't have a choice but to face and endure it. And how do I or we cope up from this pain? So in this episode, we will discuss about life struggles, challenges, and daily battles we face and on how we deal with it. I have this question in my mind na gusto ko talagang itanong. As an OFW, do you really dream of working abroad? Or is it the situation that pushed you to do it? Kasi in my case, it's really the situation. I never dream of working abroad or I never see myself working abroad kasi nga, my dream is to become a government employee in the Philippines. And since the situation pushed me to do it, and so now I'm working abroad. The thing is, as an OFW, we face daily struggles like challenges, battles every day. Not just as an OFW, though you're in the Philippines, wherever you are, we do struggles. Yeah. Sa case lang kasi namin as an OFW, is we long for the presence of our family, the presence of being at home, like that. Kasi first day ko sa UAE, I feel like, oh my God, is it really true na nasa abroad na ako? First day, like February 14, midnight that time, nang dumating kami sa Abu Dhabi, sa Dubai. And we traveled papuntang Alain in Abu Dhabi Emirates. It's midnight, and then after that, at 6 o'clock in the morning, we already reported in the school that we are assigned. Kaya, parang jet lag pa ba? Nandun pa yung jet lag. And at the same time, we were introduced sa head of the inclusion department, our inclusion teachers, and at the same time, introduced of some shadow teachers as well, our inclusion department. I heard different languages. I heard Arabic, I heard English, I heard whatever languages, whatever nationalities there is in the school. I heard a lot of languages. It feels like my head masakit na, and I feel like, oh my God, totoo pala yung nosebleed. Like, hindi naman talaga literally nag-nosebleed ako, pero na-feel ko talaga yung feeling na parang may tumutulo sa ilong mo, pero wala. Yung ganun. Kasi ang sakit ng ulo ko, jet lag pa ako, tapos naririnig ko pang ibang mga lingwahe. And at the same time, my nature is Bisaya. May naririnig akong nagtatagalog, nag-i-English, nag-Arabic. And so, ayun, sumakit talaga masyado yung ulo ko. And so, I feel like, oh my God, nasa abroad na talaga ako. And then after that, di pa rin ako makapaniwala, and I still longing for the presence of my family in the Philippines, and at the same time, parang nagre-recover, ganun ba? And then, after that, maybe a month or weeks, I experienced homesick. Like, after school, matutulog na lang. And then, kung di matutulog, walang ganang kumain. Like, scroll na lang sa cellphone. That time, it's really, like, wala akong magawa but to embrace the situation I have already. Na parang, I just ask God to give me the grace na ma-endure ko yung adjustment process ko sa new environment ko. Ganun naman talaga. We all have to adjust. Kasi nga, new environment, and at the same time, you're not used to it. And later on, nakapag-adjust na, natuto na din. But still, may panahon talaga, no? You feel like, kung wala ako sa abroad, kung nasa Pinas ako, maybe I will not experience this feeling na gustong-gusto ko nang umuwi, gustong-gusto ko nang, para bang, kasi in my 8 months here abroad, parang ang sakit lang sa pakiramdam kasi February 14 ako dumating dito. And then, namatay yung papa ng, tawag ito, pamangkin ng tita ko na tinuturing ko na din na kapatid. Kasi nga, ako lang din yung close na ate niya na malapit sa kanya. And then, that's the first person na namatay na malayo ako. And wala akong magawa kundi umiyak lang kasi nga nasa malayo ako. And the second thing is, April 26, before my birthday, 2 days before my birthday, my tito died. And it's sudden kasi he's healthy before I left. And yung pagkamatay niya is not natural kasi it's an accident. Like, biglaan talaga. So, wala akong magawa. Kasi andito ako abroad eh. All I have to do is cry and mourn and at the same time grieve. I have to do. That's the thing. Like, ganun yung sabi ko, Lord, ngayon pa talaga na malayo ako sa kanila, wala akong magawa. And at the same time, hindi man lang ako makapagsabi sa kanila ng goodbye in person. Kasi nga, malayo ako, andito ako. I can't even touch them before they, well, before sila ilibing. And the third person na nawala is yung tatay ko in the community. Like, we were so close. Because, I was a lay missionary. I'm a volunteer lay missionary. We have this tatay in the community, the president in our community. He died. Like, although, in just half year of staying here or working here abroad, I already lost 3 important people in my life. So I guess that is one of the struggles na hinaharap talaga ng mga OFW, yung mawalan ng mahal sa buhay while away. And the other thing is, yung nagtatrabaho ka abroad, pero wala kang ipon. I can relate to that, but in my case, wala pa kasi akong 1 taon, so expected talaga, hindi pa talaga makakaipon. And I don't know in the future if makakaipon pa talaga. Kasi yung iba kasi may nakakasalamuhan akong mga kabayan, and tinatanong ko, ilang taon na ba kayo dito sa abroad, te? Or kuya? And then, may nagsasabi 12 years, 13 years. Good thing sa iba kasi may napundar talaga sila sa Pinas. But, may nakausap or nakasalamuha din kasi akong OFW, domestic helper. Like, tinanong ko siya kung may naipon ba siya. And also, isa sa mga kasamahan ko sa school, like, tinanong ko din siya kung may naipon ba siya. Like, isa talaga sa mga tanong ko, if may nakakasalamuha akong kabayan, tinatanong ko talaga kung ilang taon na sila, nakapag-ipon ba sila. Kasi I'm curious if OFW ka ba, nakakaipon ka ba talaga? Yes, it's all about how you manage it. Pero, kasi, there's a time talaga na parang mas gusto natin magbigay kaysa isipin yung sarili natin. Diba? May mga tao talagang ganyan eh. Na gustuhin maubusan na lang, ma-provide lang yung pangangailangan ng pamilya or mahal nila sa buhay. And there's no problem with that. Wala ding problema sa gusto ring mag-save para sa sarili nila. Kasi, we have also a life to live. May buhay din tayong dapat paghandaan. Lalo na sa mga single na katulad ko or katulad ng mga breadwinner na single. They don't have a choice but still they need to prepare for themselves. Kasi hindi sa lahat ng panahon na hindi sila mangangailangan. Kasi what if darating sila sa part na gusto na nilang magkaroon ng sariling pamilya. But that time, wala silang natira para sa sarili nila kasi binigay na nila lahat sa original family nila. Like, diba, ganun? Kaya, for me, walang problema sa magbigay ka sa pamilya mo and at the same time, mag-save para sa sarili mo. Kasi in some of the podcast I heard talking about financial, they also suggest na somehow magtira ka sa sarili mo kasi isipin mo, hindi habang buhay, ikaw ang sasalo at sasagot sa problema ng pamilya mo. Like, ganun. Mga battles and challenges as an OFW, hindi ko alam kung ano pa or ano-ano pa. But all I know is working abroad is really not an easy thing. Kasi kasama mo dito yung financial problem, emotional problem, physical kasi nga, 'di ba? When working abroad, it really requires more physical kasi hindi ito basta joke lang na trabaho kasi you're not in your place na parang kung sa Pinas pa nakakapagtrabaho ka chill lang, while working abroad you really have to do your best. Yeah, working in the Philippines can also demand the best in you, pero iba pa rin kasi yung nasa ano ka, tawag nito, nasa lungga ka. Kasi parang confident ka lang, okay lang kasi dito naman, marami pa namang trabaho dyan. But when you are abroad, takot kang mawalan ng trabaho, di ba? Kasi yung visa mo nakadepende sa employer mo. Like, if hindi mo gagawin yung best mo sa trabahong ito, probably they will not renew your visa or di kaya mataterminate ka. Like in our case, ang dali lang ma-terminate. Kaya you really have to do your best or you really have to do your part as an employee. Kaya ayun, isa talaga yan sa mga problem, isa sa mga struggle ng mga OFW. Like, kahit pagod na yung katawan mo, kailangan mo pa rin bumangon. Kasi, you have to. Walang aakay sa'yo, like, kung magkakasakit ka. Good thing na lang if yung kasamahan mo sa accommodation or like saan ka man, may kasama ka man sa bahay or sa kwarto niyo na mga kabayan na concerned din. Like, if magkasakit ka, aasikasuin ka talaga, aalagaan ka. But hindi kasi lahat ng mga OFW ganyan yung situation eh. Kasi some are living alone. So, if nagkasakit sila, they really have to take care of their own. Kailangan nilang alagaan yung sarili nila, kailangan nilang gumalaw pa rin kahit may sakit na. Unlike when you are in your place or you are at home, you have your family na mag-aalaga sa'yo. If nagkasakit ka, may magluluto para sa'yo. And at the same time, may nagmo-monitor sa'yo sa pakiramdam mo, ganun. Diba? So, that's the other thing na struggle na isang OFW. Marami pang bagay, like, di ko na maisa-isa, pero yun lang talaga ang mga, parang isa sa mga na-experience ko na din. Next is how I deal with that situation. Like, habang nasa time of struggle pa ako nun, or I'm still in the process of testing my faith, hindi ko talaga alam kung paano to dadalhin or paano to i-carry. And then later on, I realized, oh God, I have a big God. I can ask Him in prayer. And then, yeah, in that time, I surrendered through prayer. Like, I asked God to help me to help me endure it, to give me the grace that I need para malagpasan ang battle na to. And at the same time, I remember, umiiyak pa ako noon na I utter a prayer through my heart na, Lord, I can't handle this anymore. I can't do this anymore. Please take over and give me the grace na magpatuloy sa buhay na to. And so, God is so good. And then, He brings people. He sends people para tulungan ka and at the same time, ma-motivate ka to continue. Yeah. He sends a lot of people. Like, in the community here in Elaine, I found Singles for Christ. And then, good people na na-meet ko din. And at the same time, there are so many ways na ginawa ang Panginoon para sa buhay ko here in abroad na parang nakatulong siya in processing, in enduring the struggles or the trials I had that time. And so all I know is it's really not me working that time or dealing with dealing with those struggles. It's really God and His grace that keeps overflowing. And yeah, kaya andito pa rin ako, nagpapatuloy, umaasa, and at the same time, kahit walang-wala na, still positive. Like, iba kasi yung feeling dati na pag nawalan or naubusan ako ng pera, namumroblema na ako. Unlike ngayon, kahit naubusan na ako, kahit kakatanggap ko pa lang ng sahod, wala nang natira kasi nga distributed na sa ganito, dito, para doon. Wala nang natira. But still, hindi ako nag-worry kasi I know God will provide. God is the God of provision. I know na kahit wala ako ngayon, God will send instruments para makatulong or para ma-provide kung ano yung pangangailangan ko ngayon. So, I just trust Him on that process. Na, okay, I'll not make it a big deal na wala akong pera ngayon kasi I know for sure God will provide this for me. And so, yeah, good thing talaga na may Panginoon tayong pinanghahawakan kasi doon tayo humuhugot ng lakas and at the same time, or we know na anumang mangyayari sa atin dito, we have God na sasalo at sasalo sa atin. And I guess that's all for this episode. I just want to share this na throughout our life experiences, all these challenges, pain, it helped us in shaping our character, yeah. It shapes us, like, to know more of ourselves, to go deeper and build our character, leading us to wisdom, because in that situation we came to realize this process, yeah, the wisdom, and also gives us more strength. Like if we're strong, we become more stronger and we become more familiar of that situation, and we never get lost again like that. And we also, as a believer, we appreciate deeper meaning of joy and peace kahit walang-wala na tayo. And at the same time, kahit nasasaktan at nasasaktan na tayo, nagpapatuloy pa rin tayo. And so, by that, my believers, I just want to leave you with this phrase and Bible verse. Okay, let me start with this phrase that you have for you to ponder after listening to this episode. That sometimes the greatest breakthrough comes from the deepest struggles. Remember that pain you are enduring today is not forever and is shaping the glory you will carry tomorrow. Just keep the faith. So here in the Bible verse, Romans chapter 8, verse 18, I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us.
So if you like this episode of mine and you found it helpful, please do share it to your friends, and in that way we're helping each other. So dear May believers, stay curious about life, stay inspired, and we'll see you next time on my next episode. God bless, have a great day.